Hello, my dear friends and students. Welcome to our classes. In today's class, we are going to learn about the questions which were asked in the previous year exam of TET. Let's look at those questions and let us analyze those questions. And it's very useful for the students who are going to write the TET examination, CET, and all the teachers. Okay, let's look at the questions then. Question number 1. You will recognize me. The correct passive form of the sentence is I am recognized by you. You will be recognized by me. I will be recognized by you. And you are recognized by me. Okay, here the right answer is I will be recognized by you is the right answer. As you all know that we know the rules of changing a passive into active into passive voice. So by applying those rules, so we can change that passive into active in this way. And look at question number 2. Don't kill me, it said. The correct indirect speech is don't kill me. The sentence is in imperative. When we are changing the imperative sentences into indirect speech, only we need to change the reporting verb. Okay, that based on that, the correct answer will be option 2, that is it shouted not to kill it. It shouted not to kill it. Then look at question number 3. The teacher provides some learning materials like dictionary, flowcharts, story cards, etc. so as to please students and make them happy. Option 2, make learning enjoyable. Option 3, build self-learning skill. Option 4, make his job less burdensome. Okay, by considering all these 4 options, we come to the conclusion that option 3 is the right answer, because by providing materials like dictionary, flowchart, story cards, they help the learner to learn selfly or without any help of others. It builds some confidence among the learner to learn the things on his own, that is self-learning skill. Indirectly, the teacher is helping him to develop the self-learning skill. And question number 4. An invitation paper which contains some information is given to a learner. The learner reads thoroughly, scans the information, skims the information, reads it casually. Here the right the right answer is skims the information. Here the skimming means grasping the main gist of the text. Okay, what are the important areas to be covered? That points to be covered by, for example, while we reading the newspaper, we will skim it. Just we will highlight what are the important points to be taken. We will take it in the sense. Okay, that skims the information is the right answer. And let's move on to the question number 5. Factors that affect language learning include age and attitude only, age and aptitude, age, attitude and aptitude, age, maturity and mental health condition. See, considering all these points, the right answer is age, attitude and aptitude. Age is very important. Attitude means the state of mind of the learner. That is also very important. The aptitude means the ability to acquire the knowledge in a natural way. One should have some interest to learn, to acquire the knowledge. Then only he can learn very effectively. That these are the age, attitude and aptitude is the right answer. Let's move on to question number 6. The spoken skill in a language teaching classroom can be developed through enabling activities with a focus on conversation skill leading to communicative competence, group activities where learners can talk in whichever language they would like to, engaging in small tasks as confident learners, emotionally connecting with learners. Here the right option is the first one, that is enabling activities with focus on conversation skill leading to communicative competence. See, when you give them the activities, they will focus on conversation skill. So that conversation skill lead to a communicative. Then when it leads to a communicative, then automatically as a learner will acquire the speaking skill, or the spoken skill is indirectly developed. Then look at question number 7. Reading fluency is ability to read aloud, focusing on the words, concentrating on the meaning, comprehending the theme. See, here the reading fluency. Reading fluency means reading any given text with a speed, accuracy, proper intonation, pause, all these things. So here, given all the option, the ability to read aloud, it is the correct one, because focusing on the words is not suitable, concentrating on the meaning it's highly impossible, and comprehending the theme not at all. So here the reading fluency is ability to read aloud. It includes reading aloud, it includes the speed, pause, intonation, accuracy, each and everything. So the option 1 is the right answer. And look at question number 8. A good teacher of English provides needed materials to his pupils, converses with his pupils in the native language only, finds only mistakes, creates an English atmosphere around his pupils. A good teacher of English is always, he creates an English atmosphere around his pupils, around or in his classroom. So that's the option number 4 is the apt one. And look at question number 9. The best way for a teacher to teach grammar is inductive method, structural method, deductive method, communicative method. In inductive method, what we'll do? We'll give some examples, then we will introduce the rules. Structure, we'll give a sentences. Then deductive, first we'll explain about the rules, then we'll go for the examples. But in communicative method, it's a very nice and effective. Through our speaking, through our communication, we can convey the number of examples and their rules, so that the child or the learner will learn it easily through this communicative method. Okay, that's the communicative method is the right answer then. And look at question number 10. The teacher completely avoids using the mother tongue in which of the following method? Bilingual method, direct method, grammar translation method, or Dr. West's method. Here bilingual is not at all possible, because bilingual means when the teacher has the freedom to use his mother tongue or some other language, so that the learner will understand him. What he wanted to convey to the learner, you can use the other language and convey it. But the direct method, what happens? Here there is no chance of using other languages. So only we have to use the language which we are going to teach. That is the direct method. Then grammar translation method and Dr. West method are not at all suitable. And the right answer is the direct method. And 11th one, if the mother tongue of a learner and a teacher is different and it affects learning the target language negatively, doesn't bear any effect, makes learning burdensome and ineffective, helps the learner as he must use the target language. Here, see, if the mother tongue of the learner and the teacher are different, automatically it leads to the learner and the teacher to use the target language, so that they can learn it easily. Even the teacher can teach it in the same language, so that the learner will learn it interestingly, and it gives as he must use that target language. So option 4 is the right answer then. Question number 12. Language acquisition is a process which involves imitation from others, involves forming own grammar, consists of making errors, contains cramming rules. See, the language acquisition is different from language learning. Language learning means learning second language or third language or some other language. Acquisition means how we speak our ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆ ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆಯನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಅದು ಅಕ್ವಿಜೇಷನ್. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಕನ್ನಡವನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆಯನ್ನು ಬಹಳ ಸರಳವಾಗಿ ಲೀಲಾಜಾಲವಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದು ಅಕ್ವಿಜೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಅದೇ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಆರ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಇಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಸ್ ಇಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್? ನೋ, ನಾಟ್ ಎಟ್ ಆಲ್. ಅಕ್ವಿಜೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇಮಿಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಲಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಸಾ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಆರ್ ಎ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಪೀಪಲ್, ನಾವೊಬ್ಬ ಅಮೇರಿಕ ಅಥವಾ ಒಬ್ಬ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಅವರು ಇಮಿಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಷೆಯನ್ನು ಅವರು ಇಮಿಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಅಕ್ವಿಜಿಷನ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 1 ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಸೂಟೇಬಲ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ ಗ್ರಾಮರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 2 ಈಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಹೌ ವಿ ಲರ್ನ್ ಅವರ್ ಓನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಆರ್ ಮದರ್ ಟಂಗ್. ನಾವು ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆಯನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಆಳವಾಗಿ ಲೀಲಾಜಾಲವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಂಡು ಕಲಿತೀವಿ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ ಗ್ರಾಮರ್, ದ ಓನ್ ವೇ, ದ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್, ಅಕ್ಯುರಸಿ, ಪಾಸ್, ಇಂಟೋನೇಷನ್, ದಿಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆಯನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಕಲಿತೀವೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಕಲಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಅಕ್ವಿಜೇಷನ್ ಈ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಒನ್. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 13. ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ? ಲೌಡ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್, intensive reading, silent reading, library reading. See, loud reading is not at all a detailed study. Intensive reading, yes, of course. Intensive reading is the right option, so that we read a given text with intention and we'll understand it, we comprehend it, so that it gives a detailed one. Silent reading, again, it leads to a comprehension, but intention means extra care, extra intention, extra alert, attention will read. So library reading, again, it nothing but reading silently. Okay, here option 2 or reading intensive reading is the right answer. And question number 14. Kumar is in the habit of pronouncing the word John like Joan. What will you do? Being a teacher, what will I do or will you do? Nothing, because he belongs to the rural belt. No, we cannot ignore it. It is heredity. Okay, of course, the heredity factors or the what you call the deficiencies can be converted into their merits. And he is not an intelligent boy. This point is also not one. And arrange the remedial class for him. Yes, being a teacher, it's our duty to arrange a remedial class for him to make his or to overcome his pronunciation mistakes. So option 4 is the right one. And question number 15. Study of meaning in a language is known as syntax, morphology, semantics, linguistics. So the right option is the semantics. Semantics means it's the study of meaning. Okay, that is semantics. Syntax means it is what you call the words and phrases, the arrangement of words and phrases in a sentence. Morphology means again it is a study of patterns of words, sounds, okay, like this. And linguistic means it is the scientific study of language. Okay, so syntax is different, morphology is different, semantics is different, and linguistics. So here the study of meaning in a language is, it refers to semantics, and option 3 is the correct one. And look at question number 16. For effective communication, one has to master vocabulary, structure, both vocabulary and structure, mechanics of teaching. So if you want to do effective communication, ಒಂದು ಪರಿಣಾಮಕಾರಿ ಸಂವಹನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ vocabulary ಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ 3 is the right one, that is both vocabulary and structure. And the last question is, language is primarily speech, words, sound, signals. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಭಾಷೆ ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಏನು? ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಅಂತ. ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. Yes, of course, in the beginning we considered it as a language is vocal. Again, vocal leads to sounds. The sounds are converted into speech. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಭಾಷೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೀಚು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು, this is the speech is the right one, and that is the right answer. I hope that I tried my level best to reach you. If you like the video, subscribe the channel and share the video with your friends. Till then, take care. Thank you. Bye.